Hello, lovelies. Hello. 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 Silly peoples. Alright, well. Guess we'll just go mess with the... Oh my gosh. This little butt was coming out. You see that? About my poison buff? This thing stays on any build I make. Over in this section, this is forever. But when the things I switch around are right here. So I can still switch this out if I want. But I get the poison, instead of doing like the poison fire buff, I'm just doing the poison electric throw ball. Ah, this is awkward, bro. I spent my heal on the Rune Rage on accident. Bro, oh my god. It's like the cell phone game Snake, except if the cell phone game Snake was a giant butthole that shot bouncing turds at you. Okay, I realize I don't need that. So what can I use in this spot? I probably want the recoil thing for now. I feel like the recoil might carry. Hello? No. Oh, I missed. Geeky. Let's go, Geeky. Work was lovely. Actually, work was quite ass. We got cloaca? I guess if centipedes have cloacas. I thought cloacas were birds. It'd be a lot to talk about with today. But basically, the long story short is, I got screwed over a lot by the hostesses, and I don't know why. And I had to talk to the manager, and he said that he'll do his best to deal with it, and that it's an ongoing problem that he's trying to fix. So all in all, I probably made like 200 less than I could have made if I was being treated fairly, but I wasn't for some reason. And I have no like beef with the host stand, and I have no like issues with any of the girls there or anything like that. I'll try and paint. All right. We'll just give you a visual, okay? So you got this, right? And then we'll just go. It's just a clock. 1. Oh, God. This is my lovely handwriting. It's really not. I've never right-handed drawn on a mouse. Because I'm a lefty. Okay. Right here is openers. Okay, this is openers, right? 12 o'clock. And then this is Abel. And then this is Josh. And this is Ayana. Etc., 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 etc. Okay. Here we go. Also, I want to see your dog. Put your dog in the Discord, please. All right. So here we go. Openers. We get the idea of openers, okay? So, on a Saturday, on every day, we have something called a rotation. Okay? Much like a clock. The rotation starts with openers. They get first priority. What they get as openers is they start earlier. They come in, they get the restaurant prepared for everybody else, okay? And what they get as a benefit of that is they get the first table and then they get the second table. There's 2 openers. That means the first 4 tables are going to the 2 openers. We've got 4 tables here. Now then, after those 4 tables to the 2 openers get placed, the next person in is then sat. Okay? That would be Abel. Abel was the first one in the restaurant. He was also the first one scheduled. And so, that means Abel's next. Okay, what happened? Abel got sat. Okay? Abel has 1. Okay? Then Josh was the second person into the restaurant. Josh got 1. Okay? Then Ayana was the third person into the restaurant. Okay? Ayana got 1. Then there was 1 other person. And then it goes back to openers because there was only this many people at the time. Okay? So now the openers get 1 and 1 again. And then Abel gets 1. Josh gets 1. Ayana gets 1. And then by this time, more people are here. Okay? So the rotation gets more. So now the openers have 3 tables each. And then I have 2 tables. Josh has 2 tables. Ayana has 2 tables. Okay, so then somebody gets inserted into the rotation. They get a table. Then the openers then get another table. And guess who's next? Put in your votes. Who's next? I'll just not wait for the votes because it's a trick question. You're confused? Okay. Okay, at this point, okay, openers start with 2 and 2, okay? 2 openers. They both get the first 4 tables. They get 2 tables before anybody else gets a table. Doesn't matter how many people are in. The 2 openers get the first 4 tables, okay? The first 4 tables go to those 2 first people. I'm next in line. I get a table. Josh is next in line. He gets a table. It's a rotation, okay? We're going around the clock, and then we're starting back at the beginning. They get their next table. So they are always 1 table ahead of everybody else. Always. Now we are at Abel, Josh, and Ayana all have 2 tables. Openers get their next table. They now have 3 tables each. So then the next in line, say it with me, the next in line, by all matter of logic, is Abel. Right? Wrong. Wrong. The next person that gets sat is Ayana. And not only is she gets sat, she gets placed with a 10 top party, which is what we want. We want more than 2 people. Okay. So then I said, that's my money that we are just giving away. So I went to the host stand that was setting up the table, the lady, and I said, hey, so I'm supposed to be next. What is this party? And she goes, yeah, it's a party for Ayana. And I said, okay, but I was supposed to be next. And she said, yeah, you're next in line. And I said, okay. And she then said, I know how to do my job. And I said, uh-huh. Okay, do we see the problem here? Do we see the problem? The problem is not necessarily that I got skipped. Or Josh got skipped. The problem is that there was 0 communication. And then when I asked for communication, I got met with sarcastic comments. Now we follow those sarcastic comments with, Abel, you're next in line. Okay, cool. I'm next in line. But no, guess what? This guy then gets sat. And then this guy then gets sat. And then this new guy gets sat. So now we have 6 tables off of 2 people. 2 tables, 2 tables, 3 tables, which is a party. 2 tables, 2 tables, 1 table. Then we go back to openers. Now the openers got another 2 tables. Then what happened, chat? What happened? Ayana got sat. So, oh. I was next in line 5 times. And then what happened? Sat. 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 Sat, 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 sat. I then became, after 2 rotations, the back of the rotation. Along with my buddy Josh. So by the time I got my 5th table, Ayana had 7 tables. These guys had like 8 tables. These guys all then cleared me on tables, aka they all hit 5 tables at the same exact time that I hit 5 tables. Now, I had been there for 3 hours before these people. So now, not only... okay, we'll cherry on top. The entirety of the morning, every single one of my tables had 2 people in it. 2 people. 2. This guy... he had a 5 top, and a 6 top, and a 3 top, and a 2 top, and another 5 top. Abel got a 2 top, a 2 top, a 2 top, a 2 top, a 2 top. You know what those 2 tops equal out to? An $80 shift on the busiest day of the week. But wait, but wait, it gets a little bit better. Just a little bit better, okay? Okay, so now Abel, guess what? Abel had been there since the beginning of the morning and is also a double. You know what Abel got? Not didn't ask for. Abel did not get a break. Didn't want a break, wanted to just power through the shift, keep working. I don't want to break because if I take a break, then I'm not going to want to work the second shift. I'm going to get back in the groove. But right now, I'm in the flow of my shifts. I want to just slam out the 12 hours. I actually prefer it that way. Don't give me a break. Thank you. You didn't give me a break. But what you did give me was an hour and a half of zero tables. From 4 p.m. to 5:30 or 6 p.m., I did not get sat a single time. Now, when the shift changes, it then goes back to the same rule. The closers, which is the two leads on the night shift. Now we've got these openers are the two leads on the morning shift. Then the closers are the two leads on the night shift. So when the shift changes, those two closers get first priority, aka they get 2 tables for closer 1 and 2 tables for closer 2. Then guess what? Who gets next table? The first person there. Who's the first person there again for second shift? Abel. Who was the first person sat? Not Abel. Who was the second person sat? Not Abel. Who was the third person sat? Not Abel. Who was the fourth person sat? Not Abel. Who was the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth person sat? Not Abel. Who then got into the rotation after the next rotation started? Closer. Abel. That's how my day went. Remind me next time not to ask what happened. No, this is therapeutic. It has to happen. Thank you. That's just like a I was giving, there's just a picture of how the day went. I was expecting a lot more money. I made pretty good money, but in relation to what I could have / should have made, I made dog shit. I made dog shit. What? Dog in Discord. Pets, babies. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that? This is not a dog. This is a little fluffy cotton ball creature. You know how salty you have to be to make a chart like that? That's what I'm saying. If you got me coming home making a motherfucking chart, you know we got beef now. Okay? Not real beef, but I continued to maintain a good attitude. I mean, I was happy the whole shift. I was fine. People were even like, "You're a double? How are you this happy? Why are you smiling so much?" Things like that. I'm just like, I just feel good. I'm just happy. Because I like working, and I actually really like being a server, at least for now. I like the server part. What I don't like is getting that situation. Mochi's so cute. Mochi's so precious. Yeah, there you go. And I'm not, Ayana, love Ayana. She's great. Love these people. All of this problem stems from one word. The person that chooses where tables go. Oh, you guys want some icing for that cake? The icing is that three of my tables shared entrees. They said, "Oh, we're just gonna get the chicken francais." And I was like, "Okay." And ma'am, what would you like? And she's like, "Oh no, we're just sharing." Oh, okay, okay, all right. Can't wait. Nice little $6 tip. Woohoo! I'm so glad you guys are sharing. Okay, cool. You mean host? Yeah, basically. All in all, it was. I still made my money. And at the last. Okay, basically, all of that happened in the 2/3 of the day. And then on the last third of the day, it. Technically, so it wasn't just a complete shit show, it still made up for the end of the day. It's still technically made up. Well, I mean, made up for not being complete garbage day where um I'm miserable and broke. But well, I'll just say this. I made the exact same amount on my double that I made on um a Saturday double that I made on a 4-hour shift last Saturday. So 12 hours to 4 hours I made 40, 50 extra dollars today. So comparing the 4-hour shift to the 12-hour shift, that's what I made. Yep. There you go. So my new prerogative is I am going to pay eagle eye attention to shit like that. I'm going to know the exact rotation. And every time that happens, I'm going to go say, hey, you skipped me. Hey, you sat me with two people 10 times. Also, another thing is they're not supposed to go off of table necessarily. They're supposed to go off of head count. So if you have to switch it around a little bit so that I get an even head count rather than an even amount of tables, you're supposed to do that. What they don't do is they don't do that. I just get Abel's next. Abel gets what he gets. If it's a 1 person, if it's a 10 person, if it's a 2 person, that's what Abel gets. I just got unlucky on the rotation. And I asked the managers, I said, are we supposed to go off of table count or are we supposed to go off of the count of the person, the amount of people? And he said, the hostesses are supposed to be going off of the amount of people being sat. Well, that's not what's happening. Yup. Alright, let's go get the shit beat out of us by a big cloaca. Ah. Uh-oh, phase 3. Yeah! My baby! Damn! Hey, Puppy! Oh, Puppy!
Ada.
Puppy had puppies? Mimic the song of the bell beast. Summon the beastlings and return together to their mother. Does that mean I can fast travel back to the fast travel? Oh my gosh. They're hopping. That is the cutest thing ever. How do I get to the first shrine? Aha. Aha. Grand Bell Way. Ooh, Abel's wrist hearts. No way. No way. They're sleeping now. This is ridiculous. Please tell me the babies run with her. Oh my gosh. Huh? Yeah.
I went in and took a chance and they just doubled the look. Now, learn a couple of things, especially this one. You're gonna have to kind of hold the top, grab it from the bottom. It's all wrapped up, but then
Oh my gosh.
be sure not to eat. You want a bite?
Yeah.
And put a chip on it. No, take it without it first. If you don't like it, I'll redo it.
Ooh, this is the Doug Deluxe. Mmm.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
Tell them it's got tomatoes and onions and pimento cheese, bologna.
They heard you.
All right, buddy. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Try putting the chips on the bite.
All right.
You know how I do.
Yeah. I just realized that this is the first thing I've eaten all day. Oh wait, no, I had a taco, like a street taco this morning. One of the ladies in the kitchen made some chicken tacos. So I had that at 10:30. You just had In-N-Out? I'd slam out some In-N-Out right now. Mmm. Bust that shit down. Mmm. Mmm. This shit is freaking crack. hell is JP, bro? I know I'm coming. Oh yeah. Yeah. Delicious. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Jumping babies. Everyone's dead? No, the builder? Bob the builder is dead? Cowards, here you hide even as you cause your own land's demise.
You seem displeased, old one. We only did as you asked, yes? The snare is sprung, the creature consumed.
You bound it to that void.
Don't play daft. You should well know our family's fixations. Surely you had a hunch. How else could we hope to trap one of your pale kin? Or see her consumed with such insatiable efficiency?
Then you have miscalculated gravely. The White Knight she fell with the mother.
Oh, the Quakes, yes. We have felt their force, even here, so the mother resists the dark, to save the child.
That is my guess. I must descend to the void below, and see that truth for myself.
Oh, how unfortunate. All of Farloom will fall to her flailing.
So it may, but I will not watch idly while it crumbles. The groaning docks beyond the caverns of bone. There I've seen a vessel able to pass below, a heavy bell built for descent. I need only gain access, and an operator to assist. I will investigate the docks and uncover the means.
You'd be the first in an age to dive so deep, old one. That space below remains long unseen, even to our family.
For those depths I am more prepared than most. I will reach the base of this land, and know the truth of the new disaster we, together, have wrought.
The Quakes! This collapse will take Farloom all.
If the void doesn't claim it first, surely you've seen them. The black threads that rack your lands, the dark leeches possessed upon the fallen monarch's silk. Farloom's roads were not safe before. Now they'll prove impassable. Those pilgrims still alive in your lands, best huddle and hope. If there can be another end to this, it is up to us to discover it. Flickering flame, 5 masks swirled soul brought and broiled, 4 stones rage-baked, crushed powder coarse, 3 shells fresh from pilgrims fallen to contain an age. Okay, well, I was hoping for a little more from that door, I'll be honest. Alright. So it is actually right here, huh? Lady, so you live still. This is good.
I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I am sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch and was near achieving that goal, but the situation has become complicated. Now all of Farloom threatens to fall. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Then allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly.
Damn, and I ran right by that bench. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, bro. I'm freaking dying out here. Whatever shall I do? I'm curious. My curiosity was, is there replacements for old bosses, you know? But it seems to be so that it is not so. Let's check the chapels. Maybe the chapels provide an upgrade. Intriguing. Oh. Oh. I bet the blue place is like taking over the... What's up, gang? Zango got bossed. Oh. What? You don't get to cheat. Okay. How fucking tanky are you, Buster? That's the first bench I touched. Last bench I touched. Man's geeked the fuck up. Bro got resurrected too. He's supposed to be dead. You know it's supposed to be dead, bro. Where's Bob the Builder? Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. I lost it. Well, I came to check if, maybe there was, like, a Wanderer upgrade, like, the hallways would open up again or whatever. Bro dodged? But they didn't. Missed opportunity. In my humble opinion. Nope. I'm so tired of this game. Shit like that. Oh my fucking god, bro. Why did they take away the bone bottom bench? That's not him. That's his assistant. Did you ever find his assistant? When you're doing the quest for him, there's like... yeah, I think I will. So wait, do I gotta fight the big one too? Liv, I did the corrupted ending, or the cursed ending. Wait, what the hell? Alright, fucker. Wait, I have fought that before? I'm just gonna slowly get closer to you, you little peasant. Alright, the wander is a little too precise for me. I like the range, like the width. I like it thick. Yeah, so the Witchcrest area, I had gone down, where the fuck is it? I had gone down here, but then I think I might have died. I had accidentally fallen all the way and I got mad. And I think I might have died because I was already low. And then I never came back to this, like, spot. So I never even found the, like, little slug. You got it after Granny? Wow, it's amazing how we all did different things. Or stumbled upon it in different ways. Get fucked. You go away. Alright, is this guy even beatable? Bro, I'm so over that fucking shit. It's so fucking annoying. I'm not even looking. It's not any better to try and fight these little shitters. It's coded so that anyone named A2K can't kill him. Fuck. Of course. Bro, I'm beating him off like crazy. Why are you flinging them so far? Oh, it's so fucking annoying. This isn't fun. Just get fucked, you stupid fucking ugly slugs. You guys put me in this position in the first place. You guys are annoying. Go away. Fucking worthless. Waste of space. Oh my god, you're ugly! You're ugly too! He's not even dashing yet. God, I'm so bad. God, this game is fucking atrocious. What even is that? God, I was so close for so long. 1000% bet you. What's your reward, Abel? Congratulations, you killed it. Oh boy. Ew. I never want to come back here ever again. How did they find a way to make a more fucking frustrating environment than white water? Spamosum? What's a spasmosum? Oh my freaking heavens. Untouched? I bet this means nothing, right? Oh boy. 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 Oh me, oh my. There's a tear in my eye. I like the color. It's a nice biome. It looks good. I like the idea that the plasmium took over. Better than it used to be, that's for fucking sure. You'd think he'd get some juice from these guys, though, you know? Yeah, that's not happening, pal. You are a recipe for frustration. Why is there guts under him, though? I bet you there's nothing in here, too. Oh, Abel, you're so smart. Way to waste your fucking time. Is there gonna be a boss up here? Is this guy like taking over? Damn, bro.
Oh, assistant, is that you? You turned at last, my friend.
Sir, you are in a disturbing state. This substance sprouts from within your shell. Time will see it consume you entirely. Would you seek aid?
No, assistant. You are confused. A wonderful thing we become. The plasmium, our great research. We have progressed. The research must continue. Soon, I shall become a source. These lands have taken the plasmium well. The soil has drunk it deep, and the creatures bloom so beautifully. Have you seen them?
The effect of your plasmium on the beasts here is all too evident. Great change has been inflicted upon them. There is an echo also of other infections I have witnessed. I wonder at the meaning of it all, or if I am perhaps imagining similarities where there are none.
Assistant. You grow more inquisitive. We both seek deeper insight. Could we peer deeper inside somehow? Let us think on it. Ah, and you have been using your plasmium. Good. Let me replenish your reserve.
I guess so. Fuck you.
There. More. Let it seep deep into your shell. Do not begrudge the pain.
You gonna upgrade it, dick ass? Oh, here we go.
Ah, yes. Assistant. So loyal. Take the needle file. Find the plasmified bugs below. Charge the file to full strength. Pierce them deep. Extract their plasmified blood. Once we have it, we can peer deeper. Learn more. Enlighten ourselves fully.
Fuck your needle file, you bitch. You ugly fat bitch. Wait, why don't I just... Damn, that would have been sick. Imagine. All right. Okay. Okay, yeah. How many bloods do I need? 10! Could I have used it on the assistant? Assumably. Ow! Is that what you're implying? Start a new save? Hell no. What are you talking about? Start the game all the way over to get to this point to try that? Let's add up together all of the worst possible ideas to waste our time. Efficiency, chat. That's what this is. Why go searching when you could go bugging? Wouldn't hurt? It would absolutely hurt.
Oh, this is atrocious, though. Yeah, I saw that. I never ended up playing Dying Light 2. I bought it, but I never played it. Might be fun to, like, stream all three. Replay 1, and then play 2. You didn't like 1? Felt butt? Felt good? I have so much fondness for 1 back when I played it, at least. Oh, there's this game that Queso and XQC played called No, I'm Not a Human. And that shit looks... It's so interesting. But my problem with it is that since I watched them play it and want to continue to watch them play it, when I play it, I'll know which characters are like imposters, you know? What I wish they would do to make it like more replayable is if they gave like each character three existences, basically. Randomized seed, yeah. So, like, even, like, the dialogue doesn't have to be stuck with the same character, right? You can have the dialogue and all that shit be this different, and then also you could then make those, like, those modifiers where it's, like, inspect their eyes, and then it doesn't show the character, it shows, like, the little box that shows the eyes. I mean, it'd be easy to do. They probably do that later, maybe. I bet you I'm not the only person that wants that. Just because, like, I imagine you play it once, and then you, like, or however many times you have to play it to beat it. You know, whichever individual. But then it's like, well, why would I play it again if I know that so-and-so isn't, you know, my distrust for this character, it doesn't exist. Like, it can't exist. Because I have... Oh, yeah, I know this guy. Yeah. He's good. Come on in. With mods, it's possible, so even if they don't add it, someone else will? Yeah. That would be really cool. That way, you could be like, oh, I like this guy, but then he ends up... You still have to distrust him, because you don't actually know. That'd be cool. I'm so tired of you. Not you, chat. Oh, okay, yeah, this one game's fun. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Overdose? Oh my gosh, you're obsessed with it. Alright. Well, can't overdose. It censors Pookie? Like the word Pookie, or it censors the overdose? Do I have to use the architect to overdose? It censors Pookie, but does not censor overdose. That's insane. is a lot of effort. How do I... Leave me alone! I'm sleepy! Oh my fucking god. I don't have enough silk. This is a lot of effort. I need a whole heal. Ooh. It heals over time? Well, I would have liked to keep that on, but we may have fucked up a wee bit. Oh my god, Abel. That overdose is sick. Thanks for the suggestion for the first time ever, Iwo. That's a cool overdose.
Assistant, that odor. You have the plasmified blood.
Take it, sir. Though what insight it will grant you, I cannot say.
Have faith, dear assistant. After all, this I understand. The greatest knowledge comes only from faith. Faith in plasmium. This blood you have collected sparkles. I see it. A glorious form. A glorious future. Shimmering back at us.
File, beetle, and traps with architect is how I beat Trobio. File, beetle, and traps.
Through consumption of the blood, we shall at last attain enlightenment. And for your reward, Take the gland from within my shell. My gift to you. I have no more need of it, and it shall grant you unending reserves of plasmium. Yes, plasmium. You're beautiful, madam! Plasmium! Oh, plasmium!
Nothing? Ah! Forever plasmiomas! Conch cutter. The wacky builds will be cool, but I'll be honest, I feel like there's not as much option for wacky builds. Which is a weird direction they went in when they could have, like, gone even harder into the wacky buildness. But, like, it seems like max wacky build is, like, poison cogfly, like OP poison cogflies, right? But like it's really specific. Like, what do I mean? Really specifically not that useful synergetic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like most of the items are very individual, like isolationist, and then this mirror witchcrest injector and multi-binder does 100 damage on heal. Well, that's pretty sick. And then you've got the poison for tools. So all the tools get poisoned. But there's not like... It'd be cool if there was like a combined tool thing. Like rosary cannon plus cogwork wheel. And it just goes... Or like electrified weapons. Wish Beast wasn't shit? Yeah. What's even the lifesteal on Beast? Or is it lifesteal? You bind and then gain lifesteal. Do you even heal then in that scenario? Ooh, They had the chance to make Architect's Pogo the drill, but they decided to make that an item? Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be pretty OP if your down X was... But I guess it's like the same idea, because you could just keep crafting the damn drill. Ugly. Ugly pile of spikes. ugly giant hole. No. You suck ass. Oh. What was that? Your mod so parry refunds the silk if it's successful, but I feel like it'd make more sense if I refunded on a miss. There's a mod so parry refunds the silk if it's successful, but I feel like it'd make more since if it refunded on a miss. I'm not super sure about that sentence, is my problem. More sense! Ah! Yeah, I think it should just not use it if you don't. I think it should use it if you get the thing. That should be base. I think base should be you use the silk if you hit the parry. And if you miss the parry, you don't use the silk. And then the mod says, oh, also if you hit, you refund. Chakra, you pit yourselves against the black-threaded bugs. They are dangerous foes, even for a hardened warrior. I relish such danger, and have one little choice besides. These creatures besiege the town within. They are relentless and empowered. It is the void, stretched up into this world and its husks. I know it well. This force, its nature. If it senses soul within, it will drive voracious towards it. As you say, many bugs now huddle within the bells. Nowhere else is safe, with this black threat rising. Some luck, at least, that I chose to remain, and can offer my ranged defense. Chakra, I seek to end this new disaster, for in it I share much blame, but know I shall need time to complete my task. I ask you hold fast till then. This town and its bugs need a guardian, and I can think of none better. Very well. Shut up. Yeah, that's why I beat the shit out of you. Such horror upon the roads. Four out of 12. Dear resident, to see you return alive is such a glimmer of light, even as the dark descends upon us all. All these pilgrims gathered here. I had not expected so many to survive. The destruction beyond these bells suggested worse.
indeed, things should be worse, would be worse, but for your tall warrior friend, of those shining rings, who so fortunately chose our town to camp. That brave bug now acts alone to guard our town, and those pilgrims who flee for it. For her efforts, our shells have stayed safe. Though how long she can remain at that task, I do not dare consider.
And see all our poor friends below, newly found, crowded inside this home of bells. Hearts fast for fear. But what for you? You are here to help, yes. The deliverings, they are needed now at most. When kids are dark, the deliverings are essential, more than more.
Ah, fuck the deliverings.
Then we shall hope to see them soon achieved. What now? What's all that great racket? What is it?
Greetings, ma'am. It is only I.
Livy started playing Hollow Knight. Why do I have 2 prompts?
If you are disturbed by the edicts of these lands, I fear some blame is mine to bear.
Blame? Is it? Those who come after us can apportion blame as they see fit. For now, my collection is the only thing that matters. I must protect it. Cities! I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me?
No, I got a Steam notification down here. And then, over there, I got a weird notification I've never seen before. Maybe it's a hack.
Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then. Look at what I have.
Carving of Kilal, Weaver of the Path. A prayer is etched upon it. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still offer your protection. How great your mind to carry so much for one so lowly.
Martin?
Okay, I fell off. No comments there. I fell off in the game, okay? I didn't fall off any other way. What? I departed to pay my respects at the graves within the Great Wood. Oh, what the hell? What's the Great Wood? The Great Wood. Look, the blue bell. The Great Wood of Shellwood? Good thing you weren't a waiter in the medieval time period. Well, yeah, I think good thing, yeah. I'd rather never live in any other time period than today. Hot take. Hot take.
What may I get you, Sir Foot the Sentenced? Oh, thank you, Sir Log the Third.
Third? I said third. First. I tried to make first third, but it doesn't really work because it just sounds like third. Third a bird. Alright, what the actual titties am I doing? Not much of anything, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go see if there's a little item where Fat Pilgrim, shitfuck is. It's like both times that I walked through that door, it did that weird sound, like this, the beginning of that song. Okay, missed opportunity, chat. You know what else is a missed opportunity? Me being able to, like, you know how you can up Y to summon the babies? You should be able to down Y to play the 3-part song. Wait, where am I going? Damn it, I don't want to go hunting for those blobs. What do you even get for it? Does she sell anything? Nothing. Bunch of trash. Crazy how people say vampires don't exist, but then you got people who literally drink blood and have systematic vampire brotherhoods. Yeah, I mean, you got disgusting, foul people, but the actual idea... The reality of vampires in lore and, like, mythology isn't really... How doth I dodge thy grandmummy's claw slash thingy? You just jump up and slash down. Are you legitimately asking? Because you're having trouble with it? Jump over her and, like, down attack her claw, or just jump over it. Yeah, you can't outrun it. You just jump over. I was having that trouble for a little bit. But yeah, if you're worried about getting hit, you can down attack and you'll bounce off of it. Just also be aware to line up because those things are coming down as well. And when you're like floating through the air, it's easy to get hit. Vampires don't exist. I've been alive for 700 years and never seen one.
Guys, don't tell Ewo, but I think Ewo's a vampire. Look at the little babies go running. What?
Just these babies redeems about 17... No. We'll say about 52% of all of those secret shell piles we found. The 0 reward rewards. They redeem that specifically.
Ah!
Is a rock gonna fall on her?
Forage Shouter, these black quakes that now wreck your lands. I am seeking to see them quelled at their source, below the lakes of flame.
You wish to descend upon to so deep, mighty blood. It is true, these dogs possess a craft capable. Alas, we ourselves cannot help. Whether far looms health or fall, our charge ties us to this forge, always.
Below, there's the bug to ask. And if our fate is as dire as your actions suggest, we are sure he is only needing of some quick convincing.
Who's Ballo? Are you Ballo?
Sir, I have need to head below the licks of flame. There is a diving bell at the base of this structure that seemed fit for the task. I require it opened, and an operator to send it deep. As one of few upon these docks, with mind still sound, that role must fall to you.
Can't you see I'm busy, miss? I ain't got time for naught else while you this shoveling needs doing.
Choose to aid me now, and all your efforts will soon be wasted.
Or
This kingdom crumbles. Its collapse is inevitable. If you wish for your work and your life to continue, you must help me now.
have you watched Full Metal Alchemist? I did.
So it's gotten that bad, eh? I guess if that's how it is, I'll be your bug. Meet me below at the diving bell. We'll see if I can get you ready for the drop.
Pogo on the guy repeatedly. That guy? Why didn't you tell me sooner? The amount of times I did that while going to that boss, and that. What? Did he have something to do with this bucket? This here bucket? Your message didn't go through for some reason? Well, I was kind of kidding. I think I just didn't read it before talking to him, you know? I have a Steam Deck and even I hard passed on getting Borderlands 4 for it. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. Bucket. Does anything actually happen, or is it just... You have to do it in front of Daughter of the Forge? Oh. My voice hurts too bad for singing ringing anyways. Seem to be having a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I'm always having a lot of fun. Abel has fun. That's what I'm known for. Having fun.
Benny Frank.
Get in the bell, little bro.
Cadestre.
I was hoping that light would change. What happens if I just die? Uh-oh. Oh, great, the bell's breaking.
The damn bell's breaking, mother fricker.
The end.
That's fine.
Sir, if you can hear me, there's been an accident during the descent. In this broken state, the bell is unfit for travel. Retrieve it if you may, but I shall not return within.
Jake. Overwhelm. Retrieve. Ah, Sabol.
Tract. Anot. Appen. Iper. Arius. Tract anot Iper. Arius. Arisis. Who are a noun? There's another cave under the cave. Here and now there's ancient bugs that have been crawling in the same 2 feet forever. Ugh. Did bro just juke me? She does her cross-stitch thing and you're off the screen like above it, you get hit anyway? Yeah. That happened to me quite a few times. There's a symbolic abortion scene. Did you see it yet? Oh, are you talking about with the... God forbid a girl pogo. Yeah, unacceptable. No, how did I know that was what was gonna be this happening? My opinion is that every individual person will perceive and choose to perceive certain things however they choose and want to perceive them. The only thing we can do as individuals is choose to perceive how we want to perceive things. Okay? And whatever other people think don't matter. What are we talking about? A symbolic abortion scene inside this game, which I can only assume he's referring to getting the baby taken out of the parasite taken out of your body. Like the little crying weed. Whatever that little goop. I could see how people can go there. I think it's kind of a reach. But at the end of the day, if you, I don't know. It's just kind of like, I don't know, not really worth getting hung up on, I don't think. Because it's not actually saying that, so then you would have to infer it. And then at that point, you're just getting hung up on stuff. It's just a video game. I mean, yeah, to an extent. Like getting mad at Outlast because there's murders. Yeah, and then there was also that scene in Outlast where dude was like about to sex change you against your will. I mean, that kind of sucked. Hello, Frosty! Sorry, we were talking about pressing matters. I didn't say hi. Hello, Frosty! I'm a little torn on my brain right now. To take that a little further as well, though, the game does also, if you were talking about that specific, like, side storyline, the game also does have a symbolic, you know the little fruits? They're called grapes. It has a symbolic grape scene in the same vein. If we really wanted to, like, overanalyze. But I kind of feel like we're overanalyzing. I mean, there is always going to be a touch of, like, people want to tell a story, right? And then some things will be included, or story-wise and everything like that. And so there's always going to be, like, inferences to certain things. Like in Cyberpunk, there was an entire crucifixion. That show's fucked up. But, like, they included the story, and it's quite a memorable quest in that game. Think some of the story is based on true events? Yeah, you're right. I think a weaver worm hybrid got reverse pregnanted by a living creature, or a creature that's already existed, and then summarily aborted after. Unboarded and then aborted. Just, that's why I think it's a reach, Warlord, because it's like, we're really, like, kind of, we're, like, unboarding the baby to abort it. I don't know if that's really what they were trying to really go for, but it's possible. And if they were going for that, then they didn't explicitly say it, and I don't care. I think, okay, the way I see it is it wasn't ever explicitly said, and it's not really like you'd have to reach to actually get to that conclusion anyway. But now that you actually like really think about it on those lines, yeah, you could say, okay, that was a symbolic abortion. Okay, but then at the same time, you have to be actually looking for a problem in the event that you don't like abortion. You'd have to be looking for a problem to then be upset at this problem. And that, in my opinion, is the wrong way to go about life. We should never be searching for a way to be mad. Everyone, we also need to just stop looking for ways to be mad. Or appalled. Or irate. Yeah, rage baiting yourself. That's what people are doing nowadays. That's what people do on the internet nowadays. So people do on this thing. If you don't agree with someone's beliefs, stop hate watching. We need to stop hate watching. Okay? If you don't agree with Asmongold, stop watching his clips. If you don't agree with Hassan, stop watching his clips. If you don't agree with this guy, stop watching. Like, come on. You're just making yourself mad, and you're also you're just perpetuating a lifestyle of rage. And that's not healthy for anybody. Did you ever see Digimon Tamers? No, I've never consumed Digimon. I wasn't allowed to as a kid, so I never got into it, and then not interested anymore. I was allowed to play in Pokemon and have Pokemon cards, but all the others I wasn't allowed to. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to play Digimon, but my parents picked and chose what I was allowed to watch and not watch and play with. But yeah, I mean, we're like getting deeper and deeper into a society of like self-rage bait. I only gotta watch Yokai, watch Pokemon. Pokemon was only on cable, so you only got to watch Yokai? Oh, Yokai Watch is the name. Okay. All I ever watched, because I didn't have cable either for the greater part of my childhood, all I ever got to watch was fucking Mari. I watched Mari and Judge Mathis. Pretty good show. Look at Mangy Mutt. The only thing that I was able to watch as a kid is Future Boy Conan. I've never seen this. It looks like a Studio Ghibli. Oh. Well, I guess it is. Oh, it's a Hayao Miyazaki film. Wow. That's kind of funny. Maybe it's okay they didn't mess with Pokemon because of adult scalpers. Oh, I mean, I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I have hella cards. I actually had a card worth like $10,000 or something, like today's price. I don't know if I still have it. Okay, I'll say this. My sister decided, oh, I want to do a collage. And so she crafted a Pokemon card collage where she took a card of all 150 Pokemon and put it on this giant poster board. And it turns out she like back then she like talked me into letting me use letting her use some of my cards, and I'm pretty sure some of the cards she used were like today's like goated cards. Like a couple cards were like probably pretty goated today, and I don't know where they are, but I'm pretty sure all of them had tape on the back to be stuck to the collage. So yeah, GG. I don't know where the collage is though. I know when we moved, we got evicted from my house and we moved, and it ended up, okay, it ended up in the yard, and then the moving truck was then rolled over it. So, it's got tape on the back and a big tire mark right over the middle of it. Ah. But I still have some other cards. We had this one card, let's see. 3-star Shining Charizard. Well. I have this card. I don't know if I doubt it's first edition. It might be like non-first edition. But I have this card. That's pretty cool. I doubt 25k is actually like realistic. Even the big corner. Damn. Double error. Well, okay, see how these wings are blue? We had a card, we had this card, but his wings were green. So that's an error card, but I don't know if that error exists anywhere else. Holy Grail? Monty Python resident? Well, I think... yes, but the Holy Grail kind of supersedes, comes way before Monty Python. It was probably a Monty Python reference. Wait, was it on a card or like somebody said it? Oh, then it probably wasn't a Monty Python reference, I'll be honest with you. Now, other than Powerwood, I wonder if Nintendo is going to sue Sega because Sega has been kicking their teeth in with commercials. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Is Sega owned by... Oh. I was gonna say I think they're owned by Nintendo, but they are like they are kind of like side by side in a way. They do like joint shit. Let's see. Kyogre EX. I don't think it's any of these. But it's not worth anything. Is it this one? Is this one? Oh, whoa! It's this one and it's 500? Watch Nintendo try and patent racing maps and customizations because of Crossworlds. Nintendo can patent breathing if they want to, but that doesn't mean they can sue anybody for it. Ah! No! Okay. So annoying. Rune depicting the abyss. Oh yes, thank you. Good God. This is where the true Silksong starts. This is where your true butt cheeks start. I'll say this. One Piece. Okay, the question is One Piece worth catching up to from zero? One Piece is absolutely a fantastic anime. However, it has a lot of filler. And it also has a lot of useless moments. Example giving, something will happen in episode 323, right? And then episode 325, a flashback to episode 323 will happen. And it could be a 10-second flashback. It could be a 2-minute flashback. And then you could also, we get to episode 567, it starts a filler arc that lasts for 15 episodes and has entertainment, but is clearly not, has no plot and has no, it's just filler. That being said, you can start at 0 and then look up. I'm sure there's tons and tons. Guide to No Filler One Piece. Now, this is good, but there are a few things that I would add. The end of episode 54 and the beginning of 55 have very important canon scene in it. Watch that. The first few minutes of 326 are canon. 329 introduces an important... Okay, yeah, so there's canon, and then there's, like, a lot of non-canon things. There's just, like, sequences that just don't matter at all. Aside from, I am a big fan of this anime, and I'm willing to watch this stuff. There's parts that you should just skip. Matter of fact, just play the video games after you reach a certain point. I don't agree with that. But I've never played the video game, so I can't agree or disagree, I guess. I watched every single episode, and if you do that, it will probably make you need to take breaks. But there's also in the works One Piece remake. Netflix is producing a complete remake of the One Piece anime with the title The One Piece, animated by Wit. Wit is involved with a lot of the Mappa stuff. I think it's like Vinland Saga. Attack on Titan and Spy X Family. They animated those two shows and others, I'm pretty sure. But those are the main ones. So Wit Studios is a great animation studio. And Netflix is just basically redoing One Piece and assumably like modernizing all the old shit, because it progresses, and it progresses relatively quickly to non like 90s anime, but it's pretty obvious for a while that the anime is kind of blah. But then like today's version of it, like today's animation is great. But it takes a while to like get to like modern standards, or like you know, mid 2000 standards, or like 2010, mid 2010 standards, where like fights are more than just like not trash. Like the fights can actually have like cool choreography and stuff like that. Obviously, the limits of animation, it's kind of like a little more difficult to for those fights to be like as engaging as they are now, you know. More than not trash, very high bar. Yeah, yeah. Nothing about One Piece is like trash, but it's basically just this is going to take all of One Piece and make it all modern and take away a lot of the non-canon stuff, I'm assuming. I wonder how many episodes it like wonder how many episodes it breaks it down into, or like takes it down by. I wonder if it goes down to like 600 episodes or something. I don't know. Like the main arcs are very long, and the non-main arcs, like the non-canon, what filler? That's the word. The filler arcs are like decently short, but yeah. From a start, focusing on reducing filler and slow pacing. That's another thing. Yeah, so like the flashback stuff, it's just like it's very clear that there's like massive chunks of the anime that is dedicated to it's dedicated to making it a TV show where kids are watching it every week, and then like only a little bit actually happens per episode. But now it's kind of a lot's happening because we have access to all those episodes, but then it's like super trickled in. They were really like stretching it out. You could tell that they're like stretching out the arcs, and like amount of times like a big fight was delayed like by events happening in the show. It's just like, okay, just get to the fucking fight already. Hopefully they don't ruin it though. I don't know. This literally says a faithful adaptation with the studio's creative interpretation. This screams we wanted to put our own spin on it. You like Raising Cane's? No clue. No, I've never eaten there. Cane's got the best sweet tea. Maybe. Erase our fear, eliminate our desire, to suffer no more, void cleanse us. Well, there you go. Nice little wasted opportunity. I back! Welcome back, buddy! One Piece formula in the crew gets lost. They save Princess Peach. Luffy gets new techniques to fight the boss. Keep going on side quest detours, not finding One Piece. Yeah.
Here you lie, monarch, sunk so deep, yet still you cling to life. Would you let your lands be choked black to protect just her?
Spider, dear, what a delight to have you visit. It is oh so lonely here at the bottom of the world.
I cannot share your mirth, child. Your small rebellion above now causes this kingdom's collapse.
Letting you live was my rebellion, Spider. I've denied my mother your silk and strength. I've won. She can thrash and waste, and know her pathetic broken child caused the mortal wound. Rejoice, and let it all come down.
I will not. I have already stood the sentinel for one dying land. That role I will never play again.
She's Scottish. I don't know, because... Do you hear her? Juanera. It's close. It's just something different.
While I live and possess the strength to resist, this kingdom and the bugs within it shall not fall.
Ah, Spider. Spider, what a marvelous specimen you are. You fight and fight, heedless as the world crumbles around you.
Sounds like a Liverpool accent.
Farloom and her bugs will be crushed to dust, and still you'll be vainly swinging your blade.
There may still be a way to prevent that fate. I will claim the hidden power, the bloom that repels the dark. Those snails share some fault in the snare, and their callous use of the void. They shall help me now to seek its counter. I'll return, child, and when I bear the strength to dive below, and cut this land finally free of your mother's grasp.
It's a real fucky accent, I'll be honest.
Me Scottish is not that strong.
I just spent a heal on 1 damage. Oh, you're doing the no heal challenge? Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Honestly, once you just... What do you think about Japanese Scottish accent? Interesting? Interesting? What is... I mean, the biggest... It's really just like the blades and the slash attack, but like ultimately ends up being like the blades are the worst part. So making sure you're constantly lining up with the blades is super important. Also, it's not worth it to pogo. I don't think you just stand under it and attack, and then like focus on dodges and let it last long, like let the fight last a while, like longer. Like you don't want to rush through it, but once you get into phase 2, you actually like finish it quicker than you expect, I think. I did it in like 11 tries. Ewo saying don't jump a lot, yeah. And also just like patience, like be calm. I know that's easier said than done, but once I like just kind of like calmed down and focused on lining up the blades, I started getting way farther. As soon as you hear the crashing, jump over the sweep, but also make sure you're lining up. So it's better, I would say it's actually better to not down attack the thing, because that way you can stay lined up with the blades coming down. Because when you jump, do you down attack, you kind of like do like a micro movement that like to the side a little bit. I don't know if that's because of the witch or just like that's part of it. But it can make you like lose control over your lineup and then start panic. But then also once you get hit, don't panic. Valorant reference? Lineups? Jet? Reyna? 2,900 for a Vandal? Don't look at her hand, look above for the blades above. Yeah, the hand will always do the same thing. And at the end, she does like a up. So don't be at the end. You don't want to like try and run away and then jump. Just jump straight up. But you're paying attention to the blades. You're always paying attention to the blades, not her. Her body can't damage you. The slash will always do the same thing. It will always do the same thing. It's like this. Grrr, and then once it gets to the end, it does like this action. Names 2 characters that don't have lineups. Jet has dash lineups. Somewhere. Yeah, and Reyna has eye through the wall lineups. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I don't understand. Oh. See how, like, useless that is? I know. No, actually, it was 8 charged, but the other 4 fell. Hard stuck silver for months. It's my team, not me, for real, for real. True. is always your team. If you didn't have the team that you had every time, you'd absolutely be Grandmaster. Once assembled, the device will allow observation over vast distances. The Farsight can be assembled in a home. A rune scroll depicting void given form. What did I just kill? Did you guys see that? Gave me the symbol of like... Oh. Oh, I guess it gave me like the... These devs think they're like cooking. This is gonna be like the first sinner's phantom daughter. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Down LT flings the needle upward to launch to tremendous heights. Silk will be expended. Strike enemies to replenish silk. Oh, that's how I get silk back? That's like the, it's basically like the side dash thing, but... Up dash. What's up dash? Nothing much. What's up with you? That is the most vague little fucking secret ever. Alright, I gotta go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. and I just worked forever. And I'm ready to rest my weary bones. My weary bones are ready for rest. But I will say, Luffy makes the entirety of the show just extremely bearable. He's so fun. He's such a well-made character. I think the devs thought people would be in dire need of shards. Why did they make them so cheap? It's like, yeah, maybe. Like yeah, from the way they make the shards, like, as, like, secret rewards and stuff, they make it look like, they make it seem like shards would be, like, a really rare commodity. But then why even make the capacity 800? It's like there's, like, so many conflicting things with this shard stuff. Or a set capacity in general, really. Because at this point, I don't go past 800. I don't get to 800 anymore. So it's relatively, like, important commodity, except when you realize that, well, you guys told me, but you realize it's so cheap to just buy them with rosaries. You just stock the fuck up. Spend 10 minutes farming the big guys upstairs, come down, buy an unlimited supply of shards, do it again in 20 hours if you need it. Alright, chat. Abel's going to bed. Have a wonderful night. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. More Silksong. Alright, guys. If you're new to the stream, if you're lurking, I appreciate the lurks. I'd appreciate a follow. That's a little more powerful. Maybe subscribe to the YouTube. Only if you want to. You'll be able to see my stream. You'll see when I'm live again. I stream every night. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. She's so excited. The baby's so excited. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Love you guys. Bye-bye.